a name that defines wealth, power, and influence. From the oil rigs of America's heartland to the towering skyscrapers of New York City, John D. Rockefeller built more than just a fortune. He built an empire. But how did the son of a struggling peddler rise to become the wealthiest man in American history? In today's video, we'll uncover the extraordinary journey of John D. Rockefeller, the man behind America's first billion-dollar fortune and the dynasty that changed the world. Background: born in 1839 in rural New York, Rockefeller grew up in humble surroundings. His father was a traveling salesman, and money was often scarce. But from a young age, Rockefeller showed a sharp business mind, saving every penny he earned and learning the value of hard work. By the age of 16, he was working as a bookkeeper in Cleveland. It was here, in the bustling Midwest, that Rockefeller would get his first taste of the oil industry, a discovery that would change not only his life, but the world economy. As oil became the lifeblood of industry, Rockefeller saw an opportunity. He partnered with investors and started a small refining business that would grow into the titan we know as Standard Oil. The rise. But Rockefeller wasn't content with simply being in the oil business. His vision was bigger, much bigger. He pioneered the concept of vertical integration, buying up everything from oil wells to pipelines, tankers, and refineries. Every step of the process was under his control, making Standard Oil an unstoppable force. At its peak, Standard Oil controlled over 90% of the US oil market. Rockefeller became a master of efficiency, squeezing out competitors and building one of the most powerful monopolies the world had ever seen. Through shrewd deals, strategic partnerships, and relentless ambition, Rockefeller built an empire that made him the richest man in America, and possibly the world. Wealth accumulation. John D. Rockefeller wasn't just rich. He was the first American billionaire, a title no one else had ever achieved. But how did Rockefeller turn oil into such a vast fortune? The answer lies not just in his business acumen, but in his relentless pursuit of growth. At the height of his power, Rockefeller's Standard Oil was generating hundreds of millions of dollars annually. But Rockefeller knew that with great wealth came great responsibility. Rather than hoarding his money, he believed in giving back. Rockefeller became one of the most significant philanthropists in history, founding institutions like the University of Chicago and Rockefeller University. He established the Rockefeller Foundation, an organization that helped eradicate diseases like hookworm and supported groundbreaking medical research. This was wealth not just for personal gain, but for societal transformation. Through his philanthropic work, Rockefeller reshaped education, science, and medicine in America. He didn't just accumulate wealth, he invested it in the future, ensuring that the Rockefeller name would be synonymous with progress and prosperity. Legacy. The Rockefeller legacy didn't end with John D. Rockefeller. His wealth and influence continued through generations, each Rockefeller adding their own chapter to the family's story. While Standard Oil was eventually broken up into multiple companies due to antitrust laws, the Rockefeller family's fortune continued to grow. What seemed like a defeat, the breaking up of Standard Oil, actually led to an even greater accumulation of wealth. The pieces of Standard Oil became some of the largest and most successful oil companies in the world, making the Rockefellers even richer. But the Rockefellers didn't stop at oil. They diversified into banking, real estate, and even politics. From New York's Rockefeller Center to their involvement in major political movements, the family's influence is still felt across the globe. Today, the Rockefeller name remains a symbol of lasting wealth, philanthropy, and influence. They've helped shape modern finance, supported the arts, and backed environmental causes long before it was popular. The Rockefeller legacy continues to thrive, a testament to the power of ambition, strategy, and a vision for the future. So, what can we learn from John D. Rockefeller's incredible journey? He wasn't just a businessman, he was a visionary, a man who saw the potential in oil and created an empire that would span generations. But perhaps more importantly, he understood that wealth without purpose is empty. Rockefeller's story is one of calculated risk, relentless pursuit of excellence, and a deep sense of responsibility. He built his fortune with ambition, and he used that fortune to improve the world around him. From revolutionizing the oil industry to shaping modern philanthropy, the Rockefeller legacy is a reminder that success isn't just about money, it's about how you use it. The Rockefellers didn't just build wealth, they built a foundation for future generations to grow, thrive, and give back. As America's wealthiest family, their influence is still felt today, and their impact will be remembered for centuries to come. Reflection on Rockefeller's business genius. What made Rockefeller truly stand out from his competitors wasn't just his ambition, it was his mind for strategy. Rockefeller knew that controlling an industry wasn't enough. You had to innovate and find new ways to stay ahead of the game. He was a master negotiator and a visionary who saw the long game. While others focused on short-term gains, Rockefeller's focus was on long-term stability and dominance. By pioneering the concept of vertical integration, where he controlled every aspect of oil production from extraction to refining to transportation, Rockefeller created a business empire so efficient that no competitor could match his prices. He wasn't just running a company, he was reshaping an entire industry. His relentless drive turned oil into gold, and his empire set the blueprint for modern corporations. Rockefeller understood the art of reinvention, and that's what solidified his legacy. Even as the landscape of American business evolved, Rockefeller adapted and thrived, cementing his place as one of the greatest business minds in history. The legacy of generational wealth. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the Rockefeller legacy is the way the family has preserved and multiplied its wealth for over a century. The Rockefellers built more than just a business. They created a dynasty that understood the importance of diversifying investments, managing wealth responsibly, and fostering family unity. Through careful planning and long-term vision, the Rockefeller family has remained one of the wealthiest and most influential families in the world, generation after generation. While the oil industry might have been the foundation, the Rockefellers expanded their reach into banking, real estate, and philanthropy, ensuring their wealth and influence would endure. This wasn't just about passing down money, it was about passing down values, knowledge, and a commitment to making the world a better place. Whether through their businesses or their charitable contributions, the Rockefellers continue to shape modern society in ways few families ever have. The story of John D. Rockefeller is more than just a rags-to-riches tale. It's the story of how one man's vision transformed industries, created new standards for business, and left an enduring legacy of wealth and influence that continues to shape our world today. From humble beginnings to the pinnacle of success, Rockefeller's journey teaches us the power of vision, innovation, and responsibility. His empire may have started with oil, but its impact reaches far beyond energy. It touches education, healthcare, science, and philanthropy on a global scale. So as we look at the legacy left behind by John D. Rockefeller and his family, we're reminded that wealth isn't just measured in dollars, it's measured in the positive change we create in the world. And there you have it, the story of how John D. Rockefeller built America's wealthiest family, a dynasty that continues to shape the world today. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey through the Rockefeller legacy. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the stories behind the world's most powerful families and empires. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating legacies that shape our world today.